So today we're going to talk about section 3.4 and we're going to talk about comparing our measures of center. So we're going to compare some different things between our mean and our median, which we've looked at in the last few sections. So when we are thinking about and trying to decide which type of measure of center that we want to use, we want to choose a pair of measures that is best suited for the data, and we're going to look at the shape first. So when we're thinking about our data set, we always want to think about what our data set would look like if it were in a picture. So our two main types of data sets that we've talked about are symmetric and skewed. When we're using a symmetric data set, our measure for center is going to be our mean, and our measure for spread is going to be our standard deviation. If we're thinking about a skewed distribution, then we are thinking about our median. And when we are using our median, we are using our interquartile range, or IQR, for a measure of spread. One key thing to kind of mention as we're looking at these, that our median and our interquartile range are resistant to outliers. Remember, outliers are extremely large or small data values, which is why they're a good choice for skewed data. So if we do have one or two large values, it's not going to affect our median and our interquartile range as much as it is going to be, as it would affect our mean. All right, so we're going to kind of further explore this relationship. So we're going to look a little bit at our distribution shape and our comparison between our mean and our median. All right, so I'm going to list our different types of distribution shapes that we can see. We could have a distribution that is skewed left. We could have a distribution that is symmetric. Or we could have one that is skewed to the right. Right. When our distribution is skewed to the left, our mean is going to be smaller than the median. Right. If we have a symmetric distribution, then we're going to say our mean, it's going to be close. It is going to be roughly equal to the median. Then if our distribution is skewed right, our mean is going to be larger than the median. And then what we have at the bottom of this page are just kind of some illustrations that show these three different scenarios. So in our first scenario, we are skewed left. Our mean is less than our median. In this next image, we see a roughly symmetric distribution. Our mean is equal to our median, so it's right in the middle of our curve. And then in this case, we're skewed right, and our mean is much larger than our median.